So here's a problem that really is almost identical to the previous problem. The only difference is what we're using as the base. In this case, I'm using a base of e. Now, before we left for break, right, break, whatever you want to call it, one of the things I taught you guys was that anytime your base is e, then we use a thing called the natural log, or ln. On the TI-84, this is how they represent a log whose base is e. If you're not using a TI-84, they might have used lowercase letters. That's traditional, to use lowercase letters. It might look like this. But at any rate, what I'm trying to express to you guys is if you have a log whose base is e, you're using the natural log, which we denote ln. And going the other way, if you ever see an ln, then you should know that that's a log whose base is e. They're just one and the same. Well, they're inverses, right? So e is like the number, it's that Euler's number, it's about equal to 2.718. If you make it the base of the log, you use ln for the natural log. And if you see a natural log, you should assume the base is e. So to do this, it's the same situation. I've got my unknown stuck in the exponent. If my unknown stuck in the exponent, I've got to switch forms to log form. And it's going to be log, ooh, my goodness, my pen went crazy. Log, come on, what's the matter, Wacom? Why is this being so glitchy all of a sudden? I'll have to write slowly, I guess. Log, this is the base, this is where the exponent goes, and this is what it's supposed to equal. But nobody writes log base e. If you are writing log base e, you're missing the point. So I did want to write it this way one time so you guys can see what I was thinking. I am thinking log whatever the base is, make that the base of the log. Whatever the exponent is, put that over here. Whatever it's supposed to equal, put that over here. That's consistent. But you'll never see someone who knows what they're doing write, oh, my pen's really messing up. You'll never see them write this. What they will write instead of this is L, come on pen, you can do this, I believe in you, ln of 28, my goodness, what is happening with my pen, equals, oh my god, this is crazy, my goodness. And you'll bust your calculator out and you'll get this calculation. So like I said earlier, if you're using the TI-84, it's a capital L and a capital N. If you're not using the TI-84, it might be a button that looks like it says in, but they're just using lowercase letters. Now, I did not, like I said earlier, I don't have access to the TI-84 emulator. So I'm going to use my trusty iPhone. If you turn it sideways, it does make a scientific calculator, but this is very difficult to use. Like, you do it all differently. Like if I want to find the natural log of 28 on this, I'm going to first enter the 28 and then press the ln button. I don't recommend using this, but it is a possibility if you must use it. Of course, I would prefer, there's a TI-84 emulator that I share with you guys. So if you left your TI-84 at school, check the classroom page for how to get the TI-84 on the Chromebook. I'm going to, ooh, my phone turned off. I didn't realize that. So let me do this last thing really quickly. Turn this guy sideways. 28. Press the ln button. And the answer is 3.33. So x is approximately 3.33. I don't like that answer. I don't trust that answer. So I'm going to check my work by saying, I wonder what happens if I take e to the 3.33 power. And it better be close to 28. So on that TI-84, that e was like somewhere near the 4. You press second, e to the x, enter in 3.33. You should get a number pretty close to 28. In fact, if you were to do that, e to the 3.33, that's not right. 3.33. Yeah. So on this, you got to do it all funky. I get 27.938. So I hope that makes sense. I hope the idea of switching forms makes sense. I hope you understand that if the base is e, we're using a natural log. If you're using a natural log, the base is e. If the base is 10, you just write log. If it's log where they don't write the base, you use 10. It's all very, like a lot of little facts to know, but it really is the same thing over and over and over. So good luck with this, you guys. I know you can do this. This is not This is not simple, but you're smart.